My beloved, you didn't stumble onto this by accident. Heaven arranged this moment because there's something you must understand. Once you hear it, you'll never see your sister in quite the same way again. This isn't about dreams or strangers. It's about the one who shares your blood, the one you thought you knew completely. Her choices have stirred something in the spiritual realm, and now the light is pulling what's hidden into view. God isn't doing this to shame her, but to protect you. So before you turn away, listen closely. The heavens are watching how you respond to what's about to unfold. Even now, her name echoes through the unseen world. For days, Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. Tell them, he says, before it's too late. What they ignore now will return doubled in sorrow. So here I am, whispering what heaven needs you to know. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange shift between you and her, the way her eyes looked softer but her energy felt heavy. You sensed something wasn't right, but you brushed it aside. Tonight, heaven confirms your intuition was never wrong. The timing simply wasn't ready until now. If you feel a chill or your heart beats faster, it's not fear, it's alignment. You were meant to hear this right now. Please take a second, if you believe this found you for a reason, to like this message and leave a comment. It lets heaven see that your heart is open. Now listen carefully. Archangel Michael says, your sister isn't evil, but she's been walking down a path that doesn't please God. She was warned gently, more than once, but she didn't turn back. And what she's done is beginning to ripple toward you. Behind her smile, she's been carrying a secret. What began as a small choice has become a pattern. Heaven has watched it form, and tonight you're being told because silence is no longer safe. 6 months ago, she made a decision that invited something heavy into your shared space. Angels tried to block it. God sent signs, but she pressed on. Now the consequence touches not just her, but you. But hear me clearly. God doesn't expose to embarrass. God reveals to redeem, and you have been chosen to hold this truth first, not as a weapon, but as a shield. In 3 days, something small will happen. A text, a name, a receipt, or a call you weren't meant to see. It will seem ordinary, but it will unlock what heaven wants you to know. When it happens, don't react in anger. Don't accuse. Just breathe. Michael will be near, guiding your words and protecting your heart. This isn't to destroy your bond. It's to refine it. Truth always purifies what love alone cannot. You care deeply. That's why this hurts. But love without truth leads to confusion, and confusion breeds chaos. God wants peace in your home, and peace cannot grow where deception hides. The moment this message ends, a shift begins in the unseen. Archangel Michael says, those who listen with their hearts will find protection wrapped in truth. If your spirit trembles, that isn't fear. It's awakening. Heaven is calling you to be alert. Because what's coming will test not your strength, but your faith. You might ask, why now? Why me? Because heaven chose you. Not for status, but for awareness. You've always seen beyond appearances. You've always felt when something was off. God trusts your perception because your soul stays connected, even when your mind doubts. Let me share what was shown in heaven. One night, your sister sat in silence. She was troubled, torn between two paths. Instead of reaching upward, she reached outward, to something she shouldn't have touched. She made an agreement in spirit that didn't come from God, and now it's affecting your home. But heaven's goal is healing, not punishment. You are the key to that healing if you keep your heart open. There's proof waiting, maybe a letter, a photo, or a digital trace with your name on it. When you find it, remember this. Don't panic. It's not the end. It's the beginning of freedom. The exhaustion, the restless sleep, the emotional waves, they weren't random. They were signals that something unclean was crossing into your space. But now, light is entering. The moment you finish hearing this, a spiritual barrier forms around you. Please, don't treat this message as another story you scroll past. Heaven placed this in front of you on purpose. And if you've stayed with me this far, then you already feel the shift inside. Now, if you haven't yet, take a breath and subscribe and share this message, because the next revelation will build upon this one, and it's meant for your awakening. Michael says, your sister won't understand what's stirring, but you will. Watch the signs, numbers repeating, phrases echoing, dreams returning. That's heaven's code. The confrontation that comes won't be through yelling, it will be through quiet power. When she speaks, don't let anger lead. Speak with calm strength, and let your peace reveal her truth. Within a day, her actions will surface without your proof. Heaven fights with light, not fists. What's unfolding isn't only about what she did, it's about what she was preparing to do. This message arrived just in time to stop something heavier from landing in both your lives. There's also something deeper. She's carried quiet jealousy for years. She buried it, but it shaped her choices. God is not condemning her, but He is untangling the roots of comparison that have lingered since childhood. Long ago, a small wound formed when she felt overlooked, and she never healed it. That wound turned into resentment. You didn't cause it, but you're the one God chose to end it. That's why your blessings felt delayed. The energy in your home was clouded by this hidden bitterness. There's someone she's been talking to, a person who once smiled in your direction. Behind closed doors, words have been twisted. Lies have been planted quietly. But once light exposes them, they die instantly. Heaven will handle what you can't confront. So don't fight back. Don't chase explanations. Stay silent when chaos rises, because silence backed by truth is thunder in the spirit. You're stepping into a season of acceleration. What felt blocked will now open. The prayers that seemed unanswered were never denied. They were waiting for this moment of cleansing. If tears fall as you hear this, that means the message reached the exact place it was meant to. Heaven is touching your heart right now. Your sister will feel it too. Soon, she'll sense the pressure, the presence of angels stirring her conscience. When that happens, don't mock her. Pray instead. Stay close to God while He completes the work. This is generational healing, and it begins with you. Michael whispers, the one who receives truth with courage becomes the chain breaker. There's something else she hid, something that would have changed one of your biggest decisions. You never understood why a door closed back then. Now you will. Heaven says, what was hidden will be restored. What was delayed will now unfold. In the days ahead, you'll see her again. The tension may rise. Don't let fear speak. Let your calmness carry the presence of God. She'll recognize it. The same God who revealed truth will give you peace. You won't face this alone. Angels surround you, and though tears may fall, they'll be healing tears. Soon you'll discover a forgotten object, something small that connects to a memory before everything changed. That item will serve as heaven's confirmation. When you see it, know that restoration has begun. The next 3 nights are sacred. Pay attention to your dreams. A sentence, a name, or a memory will appear. Write it down. It's your final clue. Then she will reach out pretending nothing happened. That's when you'll know the transformation has started. You don't need to make her confess. Just let your peace speak. Love her from strength, not from pain. If she breaks down, let her. If she denies, forgive her. Heaven is working behind what your eyes can't see. You're not meant to fix, only to trust. You've endured what most souls would have avoided. You stayed when it was easier to close your heart. That's why heaven is rewarding you now. Within 7 days, something long awaited will shift. A call, a message, a new opportunity. It will trace back to this very moment. Michael says, the clouds are clearing. The confusion is lifting. You have stepped into favor. Even your sister will one day thank you. Not now, maybe not soon, but eventually she'll see the light that guided you and say, thank you for not giving up on me. The angels remain near, not because you're in danger, but because you've just completed one of the hardest spiritual initiations there is, facing truth without running. Heaven celebrates you. You're entering a new dimension of peace, protection, and clarity. And know this, someone from your family's past is watching, an ancestor who prayed for change long ago. Their spirit rejoices because their prayer has been answered through you. Michael leans close and says, the interference is gone. Now watch how fast blessings move toward you. You won't have to chase what's meant for you. Some people may grow distant. Don't worry, they're reacting to your new light. You've leveled up in the spirit, and not everyone can handle that glow. Your sister's heart is softening. Even if pride keeps her quiet, heaven is whispering to her in dreams. She will awaken, and when she does, your family line will heal in ways you never thought possible. So breathe, beloved. Rest. You've carried everyone for so long. Now God carries you. The waiting is over. Your peace will return stronger than before. Blessings, real, tangible, undeniable blessings, are already on the way. God says, you are not too late. You are not broken. You are exactly who I made you to be. Heaven saw every tear, every prayer, every sleepless night. Nothing was wasted. And now it's all turning for your good. Go forward in faith. Speak truth. Love deeply. Live boldly. Because your story isn't ending. It's just beginning. And when darkness tries to whisper otherwise, answer it out loud. I am chosen. I am rising. I am protected. I am ready. Now go, beloved. Walk with the shield of Michael, the peace of God, and the strength of truth. Heaven smiles upon you.